Okay, next. A secret talent skill that almost nobody knows you can do. Alright, so... Well, and I'm dead. Oh, wow. Am I for real dead? I've died. Oh, God, get me out. Which way am I going now? North. Stinking boats, man. So, I've watched, someone asked Etho this in one of his episodes, and he said he can crack, like, pretty much every bone in his body. I can do that, too. I can crack everything. I mean, I can crack my ears, like, pull them, like, out of their little socket, elbows, toes, thumbs, knees, hips, everything. It's great. Well, you know what? Forget you, boat. I don't need you in my life. I will use my legmobile, swim it over there. Some of you may have seen it from the last year's Minecon footage. I can put a cigarette out on my tongue. I don't smoke. I don't like smoking. I think it's gross. Never smoked in my life. But I used to hang around at a donut shop where I went to school, and that's where I would like study, to have a whole buttload of coffee and some donuts and study. And there was a guy, he was always there. His name was Cowboy, and he would sit there and drink Diet Pepsi and smoke cigarettes. And he taught me how to put it out on my tongue. Don't try that at home, kids, unless you know what you're doing, because there is a trick to it. Otherwise, you'll burn a hole in your tongue. And I have burnt a hole in my tongue. I have the scars to prove it. I've got a little circle scar on my tongue from doing it. But because after you have a couple beverages in you, like sometimes you forget about being safe in your practice of doing things. So that's one. I can put a cigarette out on my tongue. I can bend. I'm pretty double jointed, although not as double jointed as I used to be. I guess it's like you get a little stiffer with age, maybe. And so I can bend my thumb backwards to where it touches my forearm. I can bend my arm backwards to where it kind of looks like I don't have an arm at all, like I have a little half arm, like an amputee. And I used to do that all the time in high school. I would go and so this isn't that special stuff. We still haven't found the podzol stuff. We'll find it somewhere. I can do all sorts of crazy little bendy stuff. But again, not as much as I used to. And what else? What other, like, stupid pet tricks can I do? Oh, I can kick myself in the head. And again, that's kind of like a thing. Like, I haven't done it in a while. I probably can't do it anymore, but I used to, man. I used to be able to kick myself in the head big time. Yeah, I think that's about it for that one. Let's see. Next we've got... I heard you talking about traveling a bit around the world. What countries have you visited? A buttload. I'm going to make some... What is this? Acacia wood. Let's make some boats, because we got to boat it out. I have been to... In Europe, I've been to England, Scotland, France. Wait on my boat. Turn around. There's a boat. Nope. There's a boat. I've been to England, Scotland, France, Holland, the Netherlands. I've been to Bulgaria, obviously. I haven't been to Germany. I've been through the German airport. Forget boats, man. I'm sorry. We just go out to swim it or something. Holy crap. And then I've been to Mexico, Japan, Thailand, India. I went across a drove across India in a motorized rickshaw, which is kind of like a golf cart and a moped duct taped together. Where am I at, by the way? Am I getting close? Oh, hey, we're getting close. 66. Oh, 438. I was looking at the wrong thing. We're at 66. We're getting close to being able to hook it and go on back. Okay, so yeah, and maybe some other ones I can't remember off the top of my head, but that's the major ones. I still want to go to like Malaysia, Singapore would be nice. Korea, I would love to go to. Did I say Indonesia? Indonesia, I'd really want to go to. A lot of like the Southeast Asia stuff, I really love, and then South America, I'm not real keen on, like, it doesn't strike me as something that I would really want to go to, but like maybe Argentina, Brazil would be kind of cool. I love caipirinhas, so I would definitely enjoy that, I know. But yeah, I think that's about it. What class did I play in World of Warcraft? I started off as a gnome rogue named Generikb, and my claim to fame there was I was the richest guy on the server, at least on the Alliance side. I had everything. I was gold cap back in vanilla. First ones to when you could trade in silk to get the cross faction mounts. I was doing all that stuff. Yeah, I was big time. And then I moved over to the Horde, and this was on the Malygos server. If anybody still plays, I don't even know if that server still exists. I moved over to the Horde, and I became a shadow priestess, undead shadow priestess named Generikb, and I love that one, especially for PvP. I loved being a PvP healer, and was pretty good at it, surprisingly. And 1-8. Oh, we're too far. Going back, yeah. Because then we're going to see what people are doing with the thing. And then I rolled a Tauren warrior named Tank Sinatra, and because I wanted to see what being a tank was all about. And I like that too. It was very tough, but I enjoyed it. And then yeah, I had like little alts here and there, but those were my main guys. My main guys. Let's see. In your time-lapse music, your time-lapse music is Riverside by Boblog III. Have you met him? And what other music artists do you listen to? Yes, I have met him. Oof. You know what? It's time to take a... You can't grow on sand. You so dumb. Here, let's take a potion. I feel like it's... I'll keep it on my hotbar. I saw him in concert in Nashville, and when he was still in a band called Durag, and fell in love, and I found out who his booking agent was, and so the next time he was on tour, I called up his booking agent and asked how much it was, and it was something like $400 for him to come play. And as a college student, $400 might as well have been like $4,000, but I did it anyway. Send him a check because that's how it worked back then. And sure enough, man, I was in a little town in between like Nashville and Knoxville, and so he had a gig in Nashville, and then he skipped a day and he had a gig in Knoxville, and so it was perfect. So he came to and played at my house. I had a bunch of friends who were big fans of Boblog as well. Like, we all listened the hell out of him. But they had they were in a band, and they actually had a tour that they had to go on. And so they missed it. And so it was basically me and my wife, my girlfriend at the time, and just a couple of our friends who really didn't know him that well, and he just played in our living room. It was so awesome. And then he spent the night. We hung out, drank beers, and he had his fiance or wife with him at the time. She was from like Czech Republic or something like that. And yeah, it was just amazing. Like to have your your favorite musician just staying at your house was just like, ooh, this is so cool. Hello, floating block of sand. Otherwise, I really, I used to be a huge Beck fan. I haven't listened to a bunch of them lately, but I like kind of noisy music. And so here I'm at F3. Kind of forget where we were, but I feel like I'm going in the right direction. A little bit of water never hurt nobody. You see that weird bit of zombie flesh? I'm just swimming it, fellas. That's all I'm gonna do. And so like noisy stuff. So Beck, Sonic Youth, I loved growing up. Nirvana. But see, like I liked Nirvana because Nirvana was like crazy and noisy and super grungy. Wasn't as big a fan of Pearl Jam because Pearl Jam was more of like musical type stuff, right? So yeah, like that's kind of where I am. My bands I listen to now, I find little genres of music that I really dig, and I'll listen to them for a bit. So like, as of late, I've listened to my fair share. Oh, Ween. Ween is a huge one that I love. I listen to my fair share of like New Orleans bounce music, which is like super obnoxious, like, once you pop the fun, don't stop. Oh, basta. Work. And it's just got this like funny beat to it. Hey, you're dead. Die, burn, dead. Oh, you want to run at me? It's called leading the shot. Did you see that? Boom. Am I still going the right way? Yeah. Head east, young man. Head east. And so, yeah. So just noisy type of stuff I really enjoy. But not like death metal type noisy. More like indie experimental type, type music. That's what I like. What's the funniest, weirdest, awkwardest thing that's ever happened to you in a public bathroom? Ha! What could possibly have happened to me in a public bathroom? I was in Thailand. Oh, don't you get on me. I was in, apparently, I can't shoot a spider. There we go. Kill them both. Kill everything. I was in a public restroom in Thailand. I was in Thailand on vacation, and we had bought some furniture. I'm just gonna run it. We had bought some furniture from a Greek expat that lived there, and I guess he was so happy because we bought like a fair amount of stuff, like not a crazy amount, but it was a pretty good amount. Yeah, get dead. And don't touch me. And he was like, all right, well, now I have to take you out to dinner and drinks. And so we went to dinner and had just this most amazing food. We had 7-day pig, which is like the pig is 7 days old. And, oh, man, it's a little old piglet. Like a suckling pig, but a tiny, tiny suckling pig. And, oh, it was just amazing. Oh, my wife bringing me a breakfast shake. Oh, you so great. Thank you, babe. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. My name's Mrs. B. Kill her, okay? I'm gonna
Bye,
take.
everybody.
Bye, everybody. She got me on this stuff. She puts all sorts of things in it. And it tastes weird, but kind of good, too. It's good for you. So that's good enough, I guess. Oh, we got to be close. It must be up there or something. Unless we hit a different one. So we go to dinner, have this awesome, amazing Thai food that we would have never had otherwise because we didn't know what to order. And then he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna take you to a legit Thai bar dance club, like, you know, because in Thailand there's a lot of prostitution going on. So most of the bars that like a Caucasian, a foreigner would go to would be like those type of bars. Not necessarily because, are you just going to drown on me? Oh, fine. Do you think? Not necessarily because they're looking for the goodness, the badness, but that's just like their touristy scene, so to speak, right? And but this guy's like, I'm taking you to where the locals go, and we go to this like nightclub, and it was super cool. We had he had a bottle of Johnny Walker, and I think he was making us drink it too. I can't remember, but it was a bottle right there, and he had a little guy that would stand next to him and make sure that there was always like 2 ice cubes in there and stuff like that. Am I going the right way? 3, 8, maybe. I don't know. I don't know where we are. That's fine. I should have paid more attention. Oh well. Yeah, something tells me. No, I don't know. Oh well. So I had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, all right, so I'm going in there. I go into the bathroom. This, like, you know, your typical, you know, little urinals along the wall and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there, and I'm about to go, and I got kind of shy bladder anyway. Like, I don't like peeing in strange places, so it takes a minute or two to like kind of relax a little bit and let the go with the flow, so to speak. And all of a sudden, here's these hands on me, on my back, and just giving me a back massage. And instantly I freeze, and I'm like there ain't no peeing gonna happen at all, right? Hold on, my iPad. Come on, get killed. So I turn around, and it's this little Thai guy, and he's just smiling, big as can be, and he's trying to give me a back massage, and I'm like, oh man, is he coming on to me? Like, is he? Does he think am I in like a weird part? Because there's like, you know, oh man, just run. Hold on, I got this. And so, you know, I'm like, what's going on? So I like do the fake shake and then zip up, and then I'm out. I'm like, whew. And I go back to my wife, and I'm like, you would not believe what happened to me. And she laughs, and I'm like, I'm not going back in there. I'll just hold it. I'll tie it in a knot. And so, you know, more as the night goes on, there's more, you know, more drinking and stuff. And then finally, my eyeballs are floating, and I'm like, I have got to go to the bathroom, man. And I go in, and sure enough, there's that guy. He's still in there, and he gives me this big old smile, and he starts heading towards me. And I do this like, oh, I think we found it. I do this like, no. And he just kind of like, he just kind of smiles, and he like nods his head like he understands what I'm saying. And then I was still kind of panicked, but I looked around, and he was just massaging another guy's back. And so he was like, you know, sometimes if you go into like a fancier restrooms, they've got what do they call them, like valets or something. I don't exactly know what they're called, but stewards, not butlers. I don't remember, but they'll sit there and, like, you know, give you some gum or candy, or, you know, if you need a towel, you know, to wash your hands, they'll hand you the towel, stuff like that. So that's basically what he was. But apparently in Thailand, they are perfectly fine with giving back rubs while you go pee. Yeah. All right, so let's see. I think we're getting close. If you could live anywhere in the world for free, where would you live? Japan. No doubt. I love that place. That place is also insanely expensive. And so I would have to have some serious YouTube money to be able to live in Japan. Or it would have to be free. So without a doubt, love Japan. It was, oh, you. Yeah, get burnt. And, haha. I think I'm lost, fellas. Lost in the desert. Oh, look how cool that, oh, there's a temple. Hey, oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the temple we need to go to. Oh, nope. Yeah, not a single bite was bit. Oh, this may be it. Can you imagine if it was? Oh, wait, maybe. Oh. So, next one. Who's my celeb crush? I know you have a wife, but go with it. It's Scarlett Johansson. If I had one, and I don't really, like, think about... Ooh. I don't really think about, you know, celebrity crushes or anything like that. It's not really my bag. But if I had one, I would say Scarlett Johansson. Ever since I saw her in, what was that? Oh no, this is not. This is brand new. Dang it. Let's explore this one. We can't have PSJ have all of the fun. Oh man, they're coming from everywhere. Oh no. Oh no. Hold up. And oh man, they're foo. Oh. Yeah, ever since Lost in Translation, I was like, oh, she is my kind of girl. And then let me get, I think I got one more spot, or one more question. Oh man, just burn. From all the sayings that your grandfather and father told you, what is your favorite or most hard-hitting saying that they have told you? So I got a couple of favorites. Okay, let me, while I'm gonna... Wow, man, y'all die. Aren't you supposed to die? Ha ha! I'm gonna die, aren't I? So I've actually worked with my dad once on a project. I told you he was a project manager. One time he was in a meeting, and he said that working with someone was like pushing a wheelbarrow with rope handles, which means like you push and they don't go anywhere. And I thought that was really funny. And it is a good one. It, like, most country sayings have some purpose to them, you know? Ooh. And picking fly poop out of black pepper is always a good one. You know, I've seen these. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to let PSJ do it. I don't want to know what's in it. And I'd rather just go home. I want to go home. And then let's see, what else? Does a cat got climbing gear? That's kind of like, does a bear poop in the woods? But the one I think that is probably the most like serious one that really hit home, and my dad is, I think it was a Civil War general that said it, but he's kind of altered it a little bit, and I don't know if he altered it intentionally or if he's just misquoting it, but I think the original was something like, oh yeah, I'm way off. I'm going back this way. It was something to the tune of, the graveyard is full of indispensable men, or something like that. Which I think the general's quote meant, we've lost a lot of really good men. I think that's like the purpose of what, we couldn't afford to have lost these great men, but we did, type of thing. And shake is so gross but so tasty. I don't know how that works. It has kale in it and probiotics. So my dad says, the graveyard is full of irreplaceable men, and which sounds about the same. So I'm probably misquoting the general one, but the way my dad means it is when people think that they are so important that they do a job that no one else can do, or they have a talent that no one else has, that they are some kind of special and unique snowflake. And he used it a lot at work, because people would kind of stick out their chest and be like, well, good luck doing this without me, because, and he would say, the graveyard is full of irreplaceable people. I think that's how he would say it. And which basically was like, you know what? There's a whole ton of people before you that thought the same way, and somehow we're still kicking. Somehow the world still manages to turn without you. And I like that. I mean, it's kind of a morbid thought, a little bit. But at the same time, I kind of like it because it really makes you think about it, that do what you can while you're on this earth, and be the best you can be, and try to improve yourself as much as you can and improve other people, but make life better for yourself and other people. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody that great. We are fly poop and black pepper. See how you could use these? we're insignificant in the whole scheme of things. So on that note, boy, there's a couple of those little things. On that note, I'm gonna try to find my way back to civilization. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this didn't bore you guys to tears too much. I think I did a pretty good job of walking and chewing bubblegum. I think. All right, that's all I got. Until next time, take care. Brush your hair. I'll see you when I see ya. Peace.